Hi, this is Ryan with Mission Darkness. Behind me, I have 4 of our Mission Darkness CYPHERCYLENT Faraday Capsule tents. These tents are portable or desktop RF isolation environments for secure wireless testing and controlled device isolation. So here's some of the applications that I'll talk about that this can be used for, and then I'll show you a bunch of the different features available on the tents, which are fully customizable, but you'll see as offered in these 4 that we have here. So first of all, these can be used for access point and Wi-Fi network testing, device-to-device wireless interaction testing, drone and counter-drone RF testing, wireless security and penetration testing, as well as RF product development and validation, which might be prototype testing, firmware validation, antenna interaction testing, and so on. And now these tents are going to block from low megahertz all the way up to 10, even 40 gigahertz for Wi-Fi, mesh networking needs, cell signals, Bluetooth, and many other types of sensors that may operate within that band. Now we'll take a look at some of the common features that we have available on these tents. This is our carbon fiber pole system. This is designed from the ground up by Mission Darkness, as well as our patent pending corner cubes. Now, these cubes are an important part of the system. They work all together to create an easily packable and transportable yet highly rigid system that's high quality and is going to maintain its life for a long time. These corner cubes are modular in that you can add on to them over time should you want to change the form factor of the tent that you have or add any components to this structure. And again, this is carbon fiber, highly rigid. That's not going to break down. And we have other components like flat spreader bar here for near the door. These are proprietary components of this system that we've designed. And inside of it, we hang our capsule tent. This is our patent pending RF MagLink door system. You see carbon fiber bars here, as well as our MagLink connection, which makes it incredibly reliable and repeatable to close this door. So instead of having to worry about a flexible door and making sure there's contact, it's just going to close and it's going to open repeatably over time again and again for complete RF isolation. Now let's take a look at the fan intake and exhaust system that we have, as well as our I/O plate in this unit. On the other side, we have a fan that's intake that's low. Here we have the hot air coming out on the exhaust. These are fully shielded vents. They're going to block across the spectrum that the rest of the tent blocks, integrated into the tent already. And then below it, we have the I/O plate system. In this particular configuration, we have power. We have a USB 3A right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B and C. These are for antenna connections. And then we have DC power inputs. In this particular filter, there's 5 of them. We can do any configuration. We can add nearly any filter. If you have USB-C, you have other antenna types, other power types, higher amperage. Let us know. We can integrate those into nearly any filter panel configuration that you might want. In this particular one, actually in all units, what's outside here is a carbon fiber stand. It's strong and it's lightweight, and that's what holds the filter plate up so it doesn't stress the tent when it hangs here in the frame. Now let's take a look inside of the tent. So in this setup, we're demonstrating a laptop. The space inside of this particular size allows for a laptop, access points, devices under test. It's quite roomy, but again, we can offer almost any type or size that you might need. What's noteworthy to see here is our Mission Darkness power strip. Now, this comes directly from Mission Darkness. We built it from the ground up. It's CE tested. What's unique about it is we show the power state on a screen here, which is going to let you know voltage as well as a few other power state indications, just to make sure the power's flowing and everything is okay and healthy. And then we have universal connectors. So this is going to be for the US as well as international countries. And then a few other connections such as USB-A, USB-C, and ample space to connect many different devices that require power inside of the tent. That comes standard with every unit. And then we have lighting on the inside. And you can't see the lighting underneath here necessarily, but it's a rope lighting system that's really bright, and it lights the entire structure on the inside to make sure that you can see everything while you're working on it. And then we'll take a look at this door as it closes. This is again the RF MagLink door system, easy to open, repeatable to close, and RF secure. So again, this is the Mission Darkness CYPHERCYLENT Faraday Capsule tent. This can be done in nearly any size and configuration, as well as with nearly any I/O plate, vent size, even gloves, windows, and other components that you may want. So reach out to us and let us know what you're looking for, and thanks for watching.